Well, hello guys, and this is day 2 of the Peach Advent Tea Calendar, and yeah, it's vanilla shy today. And it does have a pretty pleasant smell of like just like it says it is, a black tea mixed with like vanilla aroma or something. I assume that's what it is. So, yeah, let's see how it tastes. Pretty similar to the English breakfast I had on day 1. Just less bitter. I mean, I think whatever the vanilla aroma that they used, it helps a lot with the flavor of the black tea that they use. Yeah, I mean I did not finish the English breakfast one. I do feel like I could finish this one. Yeah, so I probably will finish that one. Yeah, let's just do some comments from the previous. By Flamemaster. Using food to cope is probably one of the most prevalent ways of coping in the West. A big problem for myself is eating trash when having slept badly and working nights. That happens frequently. Caught myself being irritable and getting headaches when I didn't eat sugar for a day. So I'm now off sugar completely to detox from it. It's actually insane how addicted you get from it. My mood swings and headaches have been wild, despite eating and drinking normally while cutting sugar out. Yeah, I mean, it is a drug, right? And you do become dependent on it, especially in, like you say, in the West, where a lot of things contain sugar, and it does make things tastier. It's just how it is. And I mean, I guess in the whole grand scheme of things, using food to cope compared to like some of the other things some people use to cope isn't the worst. But it is a slow killer, so something I guess both of us really need to work on. I mean, it does seem like you have started to working on it. The problem is trying to stay consistent, having the willpower to actually not fall back. And that is, I think, where I falter. Like, I keep trying, and I will keep trying. I don't think I would ever give up and just go, fuck it, let's just eat myself to death. I don't think I would ever do that. I mean, if I were to commit suicide, I would do it in some other way rather than eating myself to death. But, well, I guess it is. I mean, come on, when you do eat yourself, even though maybe you're not thinking that, I'm gonna eat myself to commit suicide in like 30, 40 years. I mean, I guess you are doing it. Even though suicide might not be the main reason. But yeah, actually, I did weigh myself today, and I was 105.8. So it wasn't as bad as I thought yesterday. But I mean, it is still bad. I mean, my goal for this year was to lose weight. And the fact that I've gained almost a kilo, I mean, it's still bad, right? So, which is around 2 pounds for the Americans. Yeah. Oh God. Next comment by 33 or 33 or 3-3. My third Peach Advent calendar, and I will be watching each day. that makes me happy to hear. Or makes me happy to read, I guess. I didn't hear it. Yeah, it's nice having, like people following these Advent tea calendars. I think is probably one of my most enjoyable things that I do on the channel. Even though there aren't anything special. It's just drinking tea and, reading some comments. But there is something comforting in it for me. I guess it's because it's something as a routine, like just drink some tea, sit down, relax. Who knows? Maybe there will be some outside specials going on, like I think I've done in a previous Advent calendar, where I, went outside. Because there is snow at the moment here. It started snowing yesterday. Well, I noticed the snow today, but my mom said it started snowing yesterday. But I will say yesterday it was -8 Celsius, and today it's -5. So I have no idea how much that is in Fahrenheit. I don't even know the conversion of Fahrenheit to Celsius, because I know that it depends on where on the scale you go. So, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, but it's nice having you this year as well, 33. Duplin. How do you eat once a day? Or the next comment by Duplin. How do you eat once a day without having less energy than normal? I get uncomfortably hungry when I don't eat one of my 3 meals. How long are you usually awake for a day? If it's short, I can understand just 1 meal. I tend to be awake. It really fluctuates a lot. Some days I'm awake for 4 hours. Some days I can even manage like 12 hours out of bed. So I would say it's between 4 to 12. I would not say 8, because it really, really depends on the day. And I would say that 4 hours is a bit more common than 12 hours. But I would do that range, 4 to 12 hours. And to me, I feel like I have slightly more energy when I don't eat constantly. Like when I do eat like 2 times a day, like 1 to 2 times a day, I feel like that gives me more energy, because digesting the food, I think that takes a lot of energy from me. I don't think I have like the energy to spare to be able to digest the food, and that really makes me tired. Yeah, so I'm someone that as I'm eating, and after like an hour, like half an hour to an hour after I've eaten, I lose so much energy, and it doesn't matter what. Like even if I eat like a Snickers bar or something, like it really tires me out. So, and that could have something to do with my metabolic problems. Even though I will be honest, my metabolic problems haven't been that severe this year. So this year's weight gain I can't blame it on the metabolic problems, because compared to like years before, it hasn't been as severe at all. But I still get tired. When I mean the metabolic problems there, I mean specifically like how much how I gain weight and all that. So even though I did gain weight this year, it wasn't because of that. And then I just theorized right now that maybe the reason why I get extra tired is because of that. But I don't know, since I feel like I'm getting just as tired this year from eating. But the metabolic problems have been better. So probably not cause and cause and correlation? Oh god. I mean, I'm saying that I'll get more energy, blah blah blah, and then I'm yawning so much. Yeah, but at the moment, I mean, it's 14:14 as I'm recording this. And I mean, I will be uploading it on the same day that I record it. So I don't have to say that, oh, it's the 2nd of December, because I mean, this is day 2 of the advent calendar. Yeah. So that is that of comments. What I actually have been, when I say I've been doing, yesterday I played a little of a game called Darksiders War Mastered Edition, which I think is the game I'll be playing this month, a little bit here and there. I mean, I did try and play Darksiders 2 earlier. Was it this year or last year? Don't remember, but wasn't that enjoyable for me. So we'll see if Darksiders 1 is better. I'm playing it on normal, like I did Darksiders 2. Maybe I should have played it on easy. But so far it's fine. I will say today, I mean before I did this tea review, I helped my mom cook. So at the moment we are using the crock pot to do like a Greekic. I meant to say Grekisk. You know, that's the name. That's the Swedish name for Greek. A Greek. Oh god, chicken like thing in the crock pot. Yeah, so that's there at the moment. I mean, I guess I could check when it was actually, because I set an alarm for 7 hours and it's 6 hours and 20 minutes left. So those are 40 minutes ago. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that is going to be the only thing I eat today, because I don't think I will doing just one meal a day. Yeah, I think maybe the just one meal will be like every other day, or every 3 days I'll do one meal, and then the other days I'll do like 2 or 3 meals, but in a shorter period of time. Like for example, when I do that one meal a day, I eat that one meal over the course of like 2 hours. So I have like a meal, and then maybe I'll have like something else, like something smaller or something else, just to be able to bump up the calories. So wow, like today, when that is done in 7 hours or in 6 hours, it's gonna be around 20 to 21 is when it's gonna be done. So I probably will be eating that then. So I'm probably gonna start eating at around 17 today, or maybe 16. We'll see when I get hungry. If I get hungry by 16, I'll eat, and then my eating window will be between 16 to 21. And if I don't get hungry, it'll be around 17 to 21, because I want to try and get 2,000 calories today. But I'm not gonna force that. If I can't eat 2,000, then I won't eat 2,000. Because I feel like what I want to do is, I don't think I want to do like a completely like 1,000 or 1,500 calories every day, you know, because if you do it consistently, I feel like it would be like, okay, your body then gets used to burning 1,500 calories. It's just an example. And then if you wanted to lose weight, you would have to lower it to 1,000. Even though there is like a basic level of burned calories, because you have to stay warm, and maybe one reason why I have a decently easy time losing weight, all things considered, since I don't do any exercise, I don't do anything, I lay in bed most of the time, and I still can lose weight if I just don't overeat. Maybe it's because I like being in like colder environments. I mean, well, that thing's over there. But this room that I'm in at the moment tends to be between 16 to 20 Celsius, which is what I like it at. Like I never have the radiator element in Swedish, but I think it's called radiator in English. The thing that heats up the room. I've never had it on this room. Because I like the room being cold. And also, I mean, if you have watched this room, it either is cold during the winter, which I like, or it becomes super fucking hot during summer. Like, I don't know if anyone has watched these videos that I made, like where I bitch and complain about like this like 30 Celsius in this fucking room. Yeah, since I mean this room faces the sun at all times. But we don't get much sun during winter. I mean, we get like maybe 4 to 6 hours of sun right here at the moment. And, well, maybe saying 4 to 6 hours sun is the wrong thing to say. 4 to 6 hours of light might be the correct term to use. But yeah, I am taking my vitamin D supplements. I mean, it's something I have a prescription for to do. And this year, actually, the dosage was increased because I still have low. So at the moment, I'm actually taking around 2,000 to 3,000 international units of vitamin D. And I'm taking some K2, vitamin K2 as well. But when it comes to my prescriptions, outside of the adrenaline, outside of the adrenaline and the vitamin D and the K2, there's actually nothing else going on at the moment. And I will say, I don't feel that much worse than I did like previously when I was on a lot of, like painkillers and all that. Like this year, and it's mostly because of me. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go off all of these things, like the oxycodone, the paracetamol, it was 2 other things that was like morphine, and another one was I can't remember it now, which is weird since I just stopped it this year and I took it for years. But oh well, maybe it's good that I don't remember. And I will say that my pain isn't that much worse. I still take oxycodone very, very rarely. Like when it feels like, oh god, the pain is just so intense, and I'll take oxycodone just to lower it, like from a 9 to an 8 for that day. But I mean, I will say that is probably less than once a month. Most of the time I just live with the pain. Like just laying in the bed like, oh fuck it, let this pain go. Like, since I was like, you know what, all these pain meds, the side effects are not worth the benefits. Like taking pain down from like a 9 to an 8 isn't worth the side effects. Yeah. But paracetamol is something I actually do take pretty regularly, not every day. I mean, I did take it every day for probably over a decade, but I'm not doing it anymore. Now it's more along the lines of, okay, just when the headache gets really intense, I'll take a paracetamol because it actually helps. So my headaches, they can become pretty severe. I mean, at the moment. I have a headache, but it's pretty light. And that is like something I have constantly. And if I took a paracetamol, it would be gone. But I'm like, you know what, I'll just live with the mild headache, and I'll just take a paracetamol when it becomes like severe, and then just take 500 milligrams, and it's completely gone. So even though my headaches can become severe, and they do tend to become severe like once or twice a week, they're very easy to just remove completely. So I guess I'm pretty lucky when it comes to my headaches. Yeah, and that was this day's Advent tea calendar. I think I rambled on a lot, but that's what these are. That's what these Advent calendars are for. And I feel like what I might do on every 7 days. Yes, because that will be 7, 14, 21. Oh wait, no, that wouldn't work. That would be 6 days. Yeah, so maybe I'll do every 6 days, I'll do something special for these calendars. I'm gonna try and do that. I mean, obviously, if I feel like shit on the 6th day, then I'm not gonna do it, but I think something I would want to do. At least they recommend me a hentai. I mean, fuck me. I said I was gonna do one a month, and I haven't done that. I think this year. Let's see, how many recommend me hentais did I do this year? I said I would do one every month, but how many did I do? One. Yeah, I did one this year. Oh god. So 1 out of 12. God. Next year, one every month. I mean, that is something I should be able to do. Even though, I mean, yeah, it's something I should be able to do. And they do tend to do pretty okay. I mean, the last one I did get 611 views. And there was a video edit that I did in GIMP that I really, really liked, and I have used even in the podcast, like the latest podcast, which was podcast 10? Podcast 10, yes. With Lazul. I'm gonna put it in right here, you know, like as I'm talking about it. And the problem is I do not remember at all how I managed to do it. Like, how did I manage to... Because I remember when I did it, I could manipulate the face to make it fit in certain places. Because obviously I know how to put, well, one picture over the other. Like, I know how to do that. But this time around, I managed to manipulate the picture to make it like fit better, and I have no idea how to do that. Yeah, if I could use GIMP better and manipulate like I did, I would do like that more. But having to try and figure it out every time, and it's annoying. Yeah, but that's that. Let's end it right here before I go like, you know, blah 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 blah. Yeah, also, now when I mentioned the podcast, I don't think I will be doing a podcast this month. I mean, it could have been good to do like a Christmas podcast, but I do think, if I remember correctly, it's not gonna be able to, because I think Lazul is like doing things. So he won't be able to make it. So at least with Lazul, if anyone else would want to do like a podcast, just hit me up and we'll do it. Let me see. Alright, nope, nothing new there. Alright, thank you guys for watching and goodbye.